On Friday, the new movie about the NFL, Concussion, hit theaters. So I asked my sports writers if they could provide me with their list of favorite sports movies of all time. They ranged from the comic to the inspirational, yes, to the tearjerker. And so we start with Bull Durham, the story of a rookie pitcher in the minor leagues who's being mentored by a veteran catcher played by Kevin Costner. Love the rapport between these guys. Nuke LaLoosh, of course, is the pitcher played by Tim Robbins. And in this scene, you can see how their off-field differences carry over on the field.
Why are you shaking me off? Huh?
I want to bring the heater to announce my presence with authority.
To announce your what?
To announce my presence with authority.
To announce your presence with authority? This guy's a first ball fastball hitter. He's looking for heat.
Oh, yeah? So what? He ain't seen my heat.
All right, mate. Give him your heat. Fastball. You having fun yet?
Oh, yeah. I'm having a blast. Thanks.
Good.
God, the sucker teed off on that like he knew I was going to throw a fastball.
He did know.
How?
I told him.
It will shock no one that our longtime basketball writer, Howard Samura, lists Hoosiers as his favorite sports movie of all time. This is the story, of course, of a small Indiana high school that in 1952 won the state championship, a seemingly impossible feat. They were coached by a big jerk, played by Gene Hackman, and he had interesting ways of inspiring the troops.
There's a tradition in tournament play. Not talk about the next step until you've climbed the one in front of you. I'm sure going to the state finals is beyond your wildest dreams, so let's just keep it right there. Forget about the crowds, the size of the school, their fancy uniforms, and remember what got you here. Focus on the fundamentals that we've gone over time and time again. And most important, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners. Okay?
I was shocked to learn that my favorite sports movie of all time got 11 Academy Award nominations, seemingly impossible because Pride of the Yankees seems as hokey today as it was when it first came out in the 1940s. The story of Lou Gehrig, the great New York Yankees first baseman, who of course succumbed to a fatal illness, is told with plenty of pathos. But in this scene, there's a rare moment of comedy.
Hey. Is your friend, the hot dog king's daughter?
Tell them to bring some horseshoes with them when they come to New York next trip.
Oh, you can't win with alibi.
Oh, we weren't alibis.
Hey, how's Tanglefoot? Has he come to yet, or can't you tell?
Hey, you gave that rookie an awful riding out there today.
Have you made up your mind yet, Miss
Yes, I think I'll have some lamb chops and pineapple. Hello, Mr. Blake.
Tanglefoot.
Miss Twitchell, Mr. Gehrig.
And finally, another tearjerker, Brian's Song, originally an ABC TV movie of the week. This was the story of real-life running backs and roommates and Chicago Bears players, Gale Sayers and Brian Piccolo. One was white, one was black. They were roommates. This was an awkward time for them to be in that situation. In the end, things don't go right for one of the players. This is an incredible movie that maybe makes me cry even more than Pride of the Yankees.
I'd like to say a few words about a guy I know, a friend of mine. His name is Brian Piccolo, and he has the heart of a giant and that rare form of courage which allows him to kid himself and his opponent. Cancer. He has a mental attitude which makes me proud to have a friend who spells out courage 24 hours a day, every day of his life. Now, you flatter me by giving me this award. But I say to you here and now, Brian Piccolo is the man of courage who should receive the George S. Hallis Award. He's mine tonight, and Brian Piccolo's tomorrow.